Hey, what's up, my crowds of tiaras? Welcome to E-Toxic Tea Lounge. Everything in this video is allegedly. Let's talk. All right, so today we're discussing Dr.Umar. Some things that has been going viral on Twitter, X, okay, regarding Vanessa Bryant, money and all that situation. I want to talk about that, right? We also going to be talking about Biggie, that is from Baddies East. She recently came out emotional after seeing her latest episode. And I know for sure being on a show and then actually seeing it after it has been edited and all that other type of stuff, you might look at it in a different way as actually being in there. You know what I'm saying? So she got emotional. She started talking about some stuff, and I want to talk about what she talked about and, give my review on that. Also, we're going to be just giving a quick update with Blueface Chrisean and Carissa, okay? And a statement that Blueface has said regarding, the video that was going viral or whatever. But we're not going to get into that right now. The first thing we're going to be talking about is the Dr.Umar situation, okay? So he went on Joe Budden's podcast, okay? And the discussion, you already know what topics Dr.Umar being, because he's pro-black, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. It's a lot of people that's out here that's pro-black, and that's fine. But in this topic I'm about to talk about, I feel like he's reaching, okay? He brought up Kobe Bryant's wife, Vanessa Bryant, and he's worried about the inheritance that she got from when he died, from when he passed away. And that's none of his business. To be honest with you, that's none of his business. He's upset that, she's helping, or, some type of money that she's putting into 3 white colleges when it comes to a sports. It's like a sports, dealing with sports and stuff in those white colleges, right? Now, Dr.Umar is upset because he's like, why is Vanessa Bryant taking a black man's money and putting it into the white this? Why is she not putting it into the black community? First of all, that is her money that she inherit, all right? That she inherit, okay? And who are you to tell anybody what to do with their money? Nobody is obligated to put any type of money in any type of black community. I'm sorry, but not sorry. Okay? There's a lot of people out here that's black that doesn't even put into the black community. So why is he so like watching her money and what she's doing with her money? That's weird to me. Don't worry about nobody's money and where they putting their money at, okay? That's just how I feel about it. You could be pro-black. You could be hating everybody that's not your skin color. You could do all of that. That's your life that you're going to live. And to me, it just seems like he's annoying in some parts, because it's just like he be reaching in a lot of stuff, okay? And y'all can take it how y'all want to take it. So it is what it is. Now, we are going to get into some of the comments from people on Twitter. I'm so used to saying Twitter, y'all. The X, okay? I'm just so used to saying Twitter. I don't know. Anybody else is like that? So we're going to get into the comments because a majority of the people that's in these comments are black. Okay? So let's just stop that right there. Okay? So let's get into it. Now, here we go. Dr.Umar is a freaking clown. What Vanessa Bryant does with her money is her business. She doesn't own the black community anything. I guess that person was saying she doesn't owe the black community anything. Vanessa Bryant is minding hers and raising her and Kobe's children. But it's trending because Umar Johnson is a talker, name-dropping, race-hustling, clout-addicted swindler who's always in somebody else's pockets. I guess the podcast love his Pan-African minstrel show. A decade ago, Umar Johnson took hundreds of thousands of dollars from the African community, African American community, to build a school that has yet to open. He needs to worry about being a good steward over the money he didn't even earn and leave Vanessa Bryant and her girls the F alone. Grifting jackass. Why does anyone listen to anything Dr. Umar or Sean Talcum X King say? One is over here trying to tell Vanessa Bryant how to spend her own damn money, and the other is telling us how to rescue hostages in Gaza because he has an inside track. I'm going to need both of them to shut the hell up. That woman lost her husband and her child on the same day. The fact that these people continue to fix their lips and utter her name makes me freaking sick. Leave Vanessa Bryant the F alone. So people are actually tired of Dr. Umar and his antics and his shenanigans. Trying to figure out why anyone thinks that they have the right to tell Vanessa Bryant what to do with her money. Wasn't this the same lady that was derided for being a Mexican gold digger by some in that same black community? Leave that lady alone. Okay. When will people stop listening to this Dr. Umar clown? He revealed himself to be a piece of crap when attacking and dismissing interracial marriages. Freak that piece of stuff and leave Vanessa Bryant alone. I didn't know we got to vote on how other people spend their money. Yes, if you're able to, helping others is a good and noble thing. But Vanessa Bryant is not obligated to give her money to anyone. How she chooses to share it is her business, just like it is when I give money to charity. What Dr. Umar said about Vanessa Bryant was out of line. She lost half her family to a tragedy and somehow she's at fault because Kobe left her and his black kids his fortune. As far as I'm concerned, she ain't got to do nothing but take care of them kids. Right. Y'all don't go after black entertainers as hard as y'all go after Vanessa Bryant. It's because she's not of color. She's not brown enough. She's not, she's not. That's why. Okay? It's okay for people in the black community to don't give to the black community. Okay? It's okay for the black community to go against each other. We all go against each other. We never stick up for each other. It's a problem in its own community, okay? And then Dr. Umar gets mad at people that's not in our community, okay? To give back and do this and do that and do that. I'm not going to go into the whole antics that he be saying because he clearly does not like anybody that is not brown skin, okay? He does not like anybody that's brown, that's not brown skin, okay? He doesn't like interracial marriages or couples or none of that. He feels that, black women and black men should stick to their kind. But I'm sorry to say this, Dr. Umar. It's about to be 2024 and interracial stuff been happening for a whole long time. Okay? Even back from slavery days. Okay? How do you think interracial people or mixed race people are who they are? You got to mix the races in order to get the mixed race people. Okay? It's been happening since slavery days. Yes. There was some, that, violated black women. The white men violated black women. But there was also some white men and black women behind in them days that actually fell in love with each other, had kids. Okay? And they know that was wrong at the time. But love is love, and you cannot go by people color. And if you do go by people color, that means you just got something that you're stuck in your ways of something that was taught to you, something that you've seen from experience, or whatever the case may be. I don't know. I don't know. But interracial stuff and mixed people are here, okay? We have a whole bunch of different communities, okay? And that's just what it is. So I think Dr. Umar needs to relax, find something else better to do, okay? Because he's starting to seem very ignorant and annoying to me, in my opinion, because of the things that he states. He's trying to gatekeep a lot of the things. And mind you, a lot of the fashion and a lot of the things that's made out here and stuff like that are from either Asian, Japanese, Korean people, whatever, Chinese or whatever, and white people. So, at the end of the day, it don't matter, okay? So, leave Vanessa alone. She do what she want to do with the money that he left for her and the kids. That's not your business. She doesn't have to do anything, okay? And that's just how I feel on that. Let me know down in the comments below, how do you feel about this topic? Do you think that Dr. Umar is reaching in this specific topic when it comes to Vanessa Bryant and her money, let me know. Okay. He also said that there's no such thing as a white rapper like Eminem. Joe Budden said, how do you feel about, Eminem being the top, rap artist and, stuff like that? And he like, there's no such thing because he's not black. There's no way that you could take from the black community and be this and take from us. Just shut up. Shut up. Okay, Eminem, it's not Eminem's fault that he's his color skin, but he's very talented as a rapper. Go take a nap, Dr. Umar. Go sit down, reflect, do something. 2024 is coming. I think you need to take a chill pill, okay? Because nobody want to hear all of that ignorant mess, okay? And y'all might be like, oh my God, she's just saying that because she's, her skin is not brown. Listen, don't worry about what I am, okay? Don't worry about none of that. I'm giving my opinion on the ignorance that I'm hearing. And if you don't like it, you could go kick a rock. That's going to be my new saying. You could go kick a rock, go to sleep, lullaby, baby. I don't care. I said what I said. Feel however you want to feel. Now, we are going to be discussing Biggie. Okay, so Biggie, let me just put this a little bit that way. Okay, so basically Biggie, right? She went online, she watched her latest episode, and she's feeling some type of way. She feel like Natalie just like really played her, and I agree because Natalie was so excited and happy. Oh my God, Biggie's coming, and she's going to be coming in the house, and I want to see the girls' faces. Da, 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 da. That's the energy that she was giving when Biggie came. And then when Biggie came, it was just like off. I don't know if she's trying to replace Biggie with E.T. because no. Okay, we already know what E.T. did on Now That's TV, and she did her big one over there, and that's probably why Zeus wanted her. Okay, and let's not forget that Rolly was on E.T.'s Cooch Lips the whole time before E.T. even got on the show, amping it up and rooting for her. That's probably why they're holding hands now on the episodes, and E.T. is seeming like a lapdog. Okay, now I'm gonna just say this right off the bat. Last season, Biggie was very annoying to me. I don't know what it was, but I just didn't gravitate to her. But this season, I seen a little bit more of Biggie, okay? And that's probably what I was missing from the last season. I didn't really see Biggie. You understand what I'm saying? And I didn't see what everybody else saw. But now this season, I see that she definitely has a hater, Rolly, okay? She definitely has a hater. And if you ask me, if you put Rolly and Biggie together and say without makeup, with makeup, fashion and body and everything else, I'm gonna pick Biggie. Okay, I'm gonna pick Biggie. Okay, and Biggie's personality, I'm gonna just tell you this right now. She has a YouTube called Biggie's Chat House. Okay, so it's Biggie's Chat House, and I actually watched all of her episodes. I think she has 6 of them because she's actually like reviewing and giving reactions to the episodes that, that's on Baddies East. And I'm just going to tell you this right now. She is funny. When I tell y'all she is funny, she had me in here dying, okay? And I like to see that side of Biggie. I like to see the goofy. I like to see the open and vulnerable. I like to see Biggie that's going to stand on her stuff. And it's like, who y'all kicking out? Who eviction what? All right. So let's get straight into some of this real quick. I wrote some things down. Y'all already know I'll be with my notebook. Okay, so the E.T. storyline magically appeared. Okay, that's just me in my opinion because it's just like now Biggie is E.T.'s storyline. She had to have one. She didn't have one. Taseki, they thought Taseki was gonna be E.T.'s storyline, but guess what? Taseki wasn't falling for it, and she like, you're not gonna make me your storyline. I'm gonna pay you dust, and that's exactly what she did. So, all right. So Biggie people, okay. E.T. was like he bust her in the head and did this and did that and did right. Now I think like E.T. hyped up the story, okay, because Rolly was screaming. Okay, Rolly was screaming. basically trying to be like, yeah, but she had this person do that, and he hit her in the head, and he said this and that. Girl, you wasn't even there. You're going by what E.T. told you. You was really up there screaming and talking about the situation as if you witnessed something, and you did not. Roly poly. Okay? Stop it. Right? So, she's going by what E.T. told her. Now, Mariah brought up her sis to fight a baddies, but they claim no one out the cast going to violate. So basically, they're saying that Biggie brung somebody in to violate the baddies, but y'all was okay and was watching when Mariah Lynn's sister came multiple times to violate Smiley, but that was okay. She's an outsider. I don't care whose sister or cousin or whoever she was. She was an outsider, and y'all was not supposed to let that happen. Okay? That's just how I feel. It was a show thing. They could have kept that off the thing, but I guess they needed some views. I don't know. Now, Natalie and the girls ambush Biggie. That's how I feel. Okay, just on what E.T. says with no proof. So they have conversations. E.T. said, "Oh my gosh, she had this man hit me and violated me." And here go Natalie, Sapphire, and everybody sitting around and just feeding into it. They didn't ask Biggie no questions. They didn't get no proof. They had nothing. And they was ready to evict her and hate her and ambush her and gang up on her. For what? Y'all was all looking like bullies and looked real dumb doing that to Biggie. Had all of y'all screaming at her and everything. Now, when it comes to Smiley and Biggie, it's two different things. Smiley put herself in a lot of situations where it seems like she's lying, fabricating things, and making up stuff. And, she throws the rocks and hides the hands. That's what she does. And then when people want to fight her, that's her size and everything else, she don't want to fight. I'm hurt. I just got a abortion. My stomach hurt. I'm sick. I'm this. I'm that. But was okay to run up on Mariah Lynn every single chance that she had over her stupid chain that she shouldn't have had took in the first place. Smiley, you should have just fought her sister. If Mariah Lynn want to fight you, y'all should have just had y'all fair one. But you took the girl's chain. That was basically robbing her. So that just made the situation even more worse. Okay? So, yeah, Biggie and Smiley is two different situations. I feel like Smiley is very annoying. She's always playing victim, but she's always talking about she about that life. She goes on live showing guns, threatening and doing this and doing that. But when somebody's in her face and really want them hands, she copping pleas and begging for a deal. Nobody cares about that. You put yourself in a situation. If you was not about that life, don't be in situations where you feel like you got to put yourself in a situation where you got to be about that life. Biggie, on the other hand, she came in, she had full of joy, but she already knew that her and Rolly had tension. So as soon as Biggie come in, they fighting. And Rolly always looking a hot mess. There's no way that Rolly think that she got BBLs, double BBLs, 360s, flex scope, whatever the hell she got. Ain't no way that she thinks that she's any type of better than Biggie. She always trying to clown somebody looks. And remember when she tried to come for, "Hi, my name is T." Oh, you think you so cute and freakable. Girl, you just come off as a straight hater. You insecure with yourself. You thought that you was getting this body done and everything else, and you thought that you was going to be on high top notch and think you better than everybody, and you're not. I'm sorry. Her attitude and her personality is ugly. I liked Biggie before, on Love and Chance of Love or whatever. I liked her because she stood on business. She seemed real and everything else. But gradually watching throughout Baddies and stuff, it just seems like, girl, you trying to be somebody you're not. You trying to do your big one, and you're just making yourself look crazy. And then Biggie is another big girl. So I felt like Rolly was like, okay, I'm going to be the only big girl. She felt like it was a competition thing. And then her actions showed that she was really pressed about another big girl coming in. And actually, Biggie has a lot of good fan base, okay? And Rolly does not like that. I feel like Biggie's doing a little bit more than Rolly. And Rolly she been on Zeus for how long? Girl, cut it out. All right. All right, so let's get into... And also, Biggie also mentioned in her YouTube that E.T.'s stories always changing, and it did. If y'all go back and look at when she first had her little statement about what happened before they went into the club, and throughout her story always changes. Is this person said this now this guy did this, and now this did that. And it's like, girl, make up your mind which story you're gonna stay with, because now you're just making stuff up. In my opinion, I just feel like that's what's going on. All right, so Rolly got E.T. looking like a puppet, okay? Biggie made a point, okay? You can't force Biggie to fight off of stuff y'all fight for. That's another thing. In life or in a show or whatever the case may be, whatever you may fight for, another person might not think that it is necessary to fight for, okay? Biggie says she's the type of person that she want to talk it out. She wants to get some type of context, some type of, dialogue. She wants to understand what is Biggie's problem, or whoever else that has, what is E.T.'s problem? Rolly and E.T., why y'all got a problem with Biggie? She wants to know. And then it's always making up stuff, their responses and stuff like that. E.T.'s just a follower. She inserted herself in Rolly and Biggie's situation. She needed a storyline. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. She was like, damn, Taseki not my storyline. I gotta pick somebody. Oh, let me pick Biggie, because Rolly's already messing with her, and that could be a good thing. Listen, it's a lot of people like out here like me. I would talk it out, okay? If I was in a situation like that, I would talk it out, or whatever the case may be. But if somebody put their hands on me, then I'm just going to be fighting. I'm not going to voluntarily just be so, oh my God, in people's face, I'm going to f you up. I'm going to do that. That's not the type of person I am. I'm very calm and chill, and I might seem unbothered, and it might piss you off. That's just how I am, and that's just how Biggie is. I feel like Biggie is kind of similar to me when it comes to being goofy and being herself and being unbothered and really a communicator, because it's either I communicate, it depends on how I feel. And depends on who you are, if it's really that serious to communicate with you. Other than that, I would pay you dust. Like, literally. You be like, she not talking to me? Why is she not talking to me? Yeah. Without explanation. Sometimes with explanation and sometimes without explanation. And then that would just, All right, so basically, Biggie's calling out Natalie for being fake, and I already said that. I really do feel like Natalie's being fake. I feel like she's jumping on the E.T. bandwagon or whatever. She think that E.T. is going to do a big one on the show, and so far this season, she's not really doing nothing and making herself look stupid and a follower. And then people online is thinking that Rolly and E.T. might be, bumping the cooches or something. I don't know. But they allowed E.T. to also touch Biggie things, but when Biggie went to House A for the pool party and she went up them stairs, she was like, where's E.T. stuff? They did not want her touching E.T. stuff. Like, what in the favoritism is going on here? Because it was okay, and y'all stepped back and let E.T. actually go in the room, go through her stuff, drag her stuff out in the hallway. That's when Biggie came up and was trying to grab her stuff and went bop right on E.T. and they was right there by the stairs. But when Biggie was trying to do it, it's a, oh no, go downstairs. Y'all really pick and choose, huh? So I just feel like it was a setup for Biggie. I feel like Natalie brung her on there knowing that Rolly and her had issues, knowing that E.T. and Rolly was teaming up and everything else. I think that Natalie did that on purpose, in my opinion. Okay, and I feel like E.T. wants E.T. wants Biggie's spot on the show, and that's just how I feel, because it's like, it's giving weird. Okay, and like I said, I am a woman enough to be like, okay, I could have a change of heart. It's life. Okay, I might not like somebody's ways and stuff, how they move and stuff like that. It might seem like, they're annoying to me and stuff like that, but then when I gradually see them and really understand how they're coming and stuff like that, I am gonna have a change of heart if I start liking a person. I'm not a fake itch, okay? I'm not a fabricator. I'm not one to hold my feelings in, hold my opinions in. I'm not doing that, okay? So if you're looking for that, this is not where you need to belong, okay? Because just like I said, I don't like Nikki's, the way she moves, throw the rock out her hand. She got her barbs doing her dirty work. She do this, that. But I like her music. Okay. And in my last video, I talked about her podcasts with Joe Budden. I felt like she got vulnerable, and I said I relate when it comes to losing a parent. So it's not like I hate anybody that I talk about, because I do not know them to hate them. Okay. I'm just going to say I dislike some things that I see, or some people might seem annoying to me. And, I'm the outsider looking in, and this is just my opinions. But I can also change that. And it's okay for changing things. Some people might think like, oh my God, I got to stick to this because I was talking smack about this person. And if I start saying good things about the person, they might think that I'm an ass kisser or something. No, I don't think about none of that. I'm okay with having a change of heart. I'm okay with coming on here and letting everybody know that I have a change of heart. That I start liking somebody. That this and that. I'm okay with that because I'm too grown to be fake. Be true to yourselves, y'all, for real. It doesn't matter what situation you in, who is in your life, whatever. Be honest with yourself and the people, because if you don't, you're going to be the one miserable, holding stuff inside and feeling some type of way and doing all this. Nobody got time for that. You know what I'm saying? So now we are going to discuss some updates with Blueface, Chrisean, and Carissa. Now, Chrisean went online, okay, and she's posting up people tatting her name on their necks, on their face. And me, in my opinion, doing things like that for celebrities that's like Chrisean and them, it gasses their head up a little bit more. Oh my God, I got fans that's really tatting my name on their faces, on their bodies, and that. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And whatever she's doing is drama and toxic, right? But at the end of the day, it really doesn't bother me. She can make a fool of herself for decades. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, it's not me. So for y'all to be really thinking I be pressed and stuff because of my opinions on your fave, it's never that serious. I'm the outsider looking in just like you. Just like you. Okay? Now, you might have your opinions because you're butt kissers. Butt kissers. Or you could be like me. Okay? And don't really gotta kiss no butt. I mean, people like me because of that. Okay? I don't have to be a butt kisser. So that's one thing. She posted on her stories showing everybody that, hey, people is getting me tatted on them. Okay. Also, she posted up, she got some new music on the way, and I am J.I. Okay. So she's going to have some music. She said some heat on the way. Okay. Now, I actually went to his Instagram, and I actually like his flow, his voice and stuff. He's giving me a little bit of A Boogie, in my opinion. Especially if you go on his Instagram, go to the one where he's spitting to 50 Cent. He's giving a little bit A Boogie. It was giving a little bit of an A Boogie flow. And I actually like his flow and, what he got going on over there. Now, I'm trying to picture Chrisean's. I don't know if she's going to go with her old flow or she's going to go with the new flow that she's trying to do. I don't know. But I'm not really a fan of her verse that was going to be on Sexy Red, Baby Daddy song. I just didn't like it. I don't know. I just didn't like it. I don't know. It just didn't gravitate to me. I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of Chrisean's music. Like, Vibe All the Time is something catchy. And the one with My Boo, definitely like that song. I don't know. I think it was more of Mabu song, because he was the one that wrote it. He was the one that had the beats and everything. He's the one that did the song. So maybe that's why I'm gravitating to it. But I don't know. Because I don't really like her songs. So we shall see, okay, with this, okay, because she's this is a New Yorker, okay? So, and he's from Brooklyn. So, at the end of the day, we are going to see how this goes. Let me know down in the comments below. Do you think that this song is going to be some fire like Chrisean is saying it's going to be? Maybe it will surprise me. Maybe it might shock me. I don't know. But if it do, just know that I'm not no hater. I will come out and be like, hold on, this is hitting. Because y'all already know how I do. I don't got to do all the extra. All right, so that is something new with Chrisean. Okay. Now, let's talk about Blueface. Now, there was a video going viral, and the person was asking females, would you be Blueface's baby mother or be a single mother on public assistance? Every female said they would be a single mother on public assistance, right? I would pick the same thing. Okay. I would be the same thing because it's like, I wouldn't want to deal with a Blueface. I don't want to deal with none of that stuff. Okay. I don't care about the money and his fame and stuff like that. I don't want to be miserable being with somebody, period. Okay. Life is too short to be stuck in those type of situations. Sorry. Not sorry. So Blueface goes online and he says, all black women would choose to be single moms on government assistance over any man that's been scientifically proven before Blueface. Don't blame me. That's what he said. Now, y'all know Carissa. Because he was actually in a comment section, right? Carissa posted of House of Blues, okay? And she said, well, he got that right. He still ain't got a house bigger than the one he was raised in. Because underneath the post, he says Carissa especially. So he's basically saying Carissa is especially, right? He's bringing his mother into it, right? So let's get to what Carissa had to say. Okay, then we're going to get into Dre, his brother, and what he had to say. Because y'all know they like teaming up on their mom. So she says, Blueface childhood house with his single mother. It says, a 5-bedroom, 3-bath is 3,556 square feet. And the lot was 6,000 square feet, right? Boom. So she also said regarding, because Blueface posted up about Natalie Nunn and her little verse sound like crazy to me. Everybody wants to be rappers. So Blueface was under there like, okay, Nat, MILF music. So he's basically saying or hinting or playing around that he would, sign Natalie Nunn to MILF music. So Carissa says, she added Blueface, how you signing Natalie Nunn before your sister Calloway? He don't mess with y'all. And it's okay. We see this. Also, he's in Vegas. Yesterday, he posted that he was in Vegas. All right, so let's get into what Dre had to say. Dre said, Carissa, love popping it. I lived in this house for 4 months. Okay? Out of 16 years, I left, never came back. Carissa, tell me I'm lying. Then, I don't understand why these rappers want to downplay their childhood so bad. Okay, so basically, this is what somebody else said, right? And he's responding. So they said, I don't understand why these rappers want to downplay their childhood so bad. It's wild. Like, imagine you had a good upbringing and then grow up wanting to claim poverty, homelessness, street life, gang. What the F do y'all know? How many people who genuinely live in the streets would die just to be able to say they lived in a house like that? It would be a blessing. Yet here you have Blueface thinking if he say he had it rough, it somehow makes his image great confusing as freak. All right. So that was Dre's thing. He was like, I only been here for 4 months. Yeah, because you was in jail majority of your life. Like, where else you think you was going to be? If you was not going to jail and doing whatever you was doing, you would have been in the same household. Duh. Then he said, this is the house I grew up before this. It was 81st Street. Section 8, baby. Okay. Then he said, she moved her Section 8 to that same crib. Why they made me wait up the street, then the inspector came. Always talking crazy. Let's find your ex. Where old Sylvester while you showing people somebody else's house for real. Okay. So basically they're going back and forth with this house situation or whatever the case may be. It's always petty, stupid stuff that they be going back and forth with. We already know that Dre wasn't really around his family because he was in jail. We already know Blueface was with his mom and then with his dad, and a whole bunch of other stuff was going on. They got taken away from Carissa. She ended up getting them back, and it was a whole thing, okay, that she went through. That, she was young, she was going through a lot of stuff, but she was still trying to make a way. It is what it is. But now that her son is a celebrity, she wants to be in a spotlight. She couldn't do her acting career, didn't go nowhere, so now maybe she feel like Blueface owed her. I don't know. But that's what it's giving, okay? Now, that is it for Blueface and all of that situation. We are going to do a quick recap, okay? Y'all know I do my recaps and my audios, but I'm just going to do a quick recap here, and then we're going to be done. Okay, so when it comes to the Dr. Umar stuff, I already said everything that I need to say. You don't need to be sensitive about my opinions. It's okay. Life goes on. You could just simply disagree and leave it like that, okay? 2024, I'm not going to be going back and forth with y'all in my comments with the negativity and y'all haters and all that other stuff. I'm going to be paying y'all dust 2024, so have fun with it now while I'm, in my entertaining mode, going back and forth with y'all, putting y'all in y'all place and just letting y'all know what it is, because 2024, y'all not getting that from me. I'm going to be going back and forth in my inbox or my comment sections with people. If you disagree with me, like I said, we can have a conversation and keep it like that. Keep it cute, okay? It's never that serious. We are grown out here, okay? I'm not the type of person to act childish like a teenager going back and forth with somebody on the internet just because they feel some type of way. No. That is going to be done and over with, because I usually do it for my entertainment purposes, because it's funny to me when I be clapping back at y'all. So, but I'm not doing that no more. Okay. So I will be doing PSAs, a lot of PSAs on my videos, on my YouTube videos, and on my Instagram stories. So if the shoe fit, it fits. Okay. So with the Dr. Umar, I said everything that I needed to say. And that's just me on the outside looking in my opinions on the stuff that he said about Vanessa Bryant and whatever else that he, saying. Whatever. When it comes to Biggie, like I said, and I also did a poll. Let's get into that. I also did a poll. All right. With Biggie and Rolly. Okay. And the poll states, I said, I got Biggie on this one. I will explain more in my next video. Okay. Looks and personality. Who would you pick, Rolly or Biggie? 15% said Rolly and 85% said Biggie. So 414 people seen the story. 20 people voted for Rolly and 114 voted for Biggie. That just shows volumes right then and there. And I'm going to let y'all know this right now. Stop watching my stories if y'all not going to participate in my polls and all my other stuff that I posted on my stories. Stop playing with me. And every time that y'all come across my stories and I have a link to my YouTube videos, click it and go show some love. Okay? I'm tired of the lurkers. What do y'all really, what are y'all looking for? What do y'all want? Because y'all be trying me. All right, but anyways, that is it for this video. I love y'all, and stay tuned for the next video. Now, I'm going to be talking a little bit more about Young and Reckless. Now That's TV drama that's circulating. Y'all already know I already made my other video regarding Young and Reckless. That's a new show that's on Now That's TV. If you do not watch Now That's TV, go subscribe. Okay, it's not that much money. I think it's like $5.99 or something like that. If I'm not mistaken, go watch it. Okay, and let me know how y'all feel about it. And I'm going to be reviewing Young and Reckless because that's the latest show on there. Because I watch all the other shows and I'm not gonna just rewatch. I'm not doing that. So let me know if y'all would like for me to do some reviews and recaps and rants on Now That's TV shows. Anyway, I love y'all. Happy Thursday. Goodbye.
Gotta be something different. You must be made for